They told me to prepare for a sedate day on the river. Then they took away my shoes, gave me a helmet, an oar and a life jacket, because this is the Laurentians, Quebec, and their sedate is not the same as my sedate.
Actually, we're on the side of the magnificent Rouge River. We are in an area of Quebec which you got one of the nicest forests to my view. It's a mature forest. It's a mixed forest where you got all the essence of trees. The river is in a magnificent valley. There is no cottages or anything. You're in wild nature and everything, you know, which makes it so special to me.
Yes, the Canadians have a bit of a reputation for being extreme with their sport. And here in Quebec, a province which claims to have in excess of 1 million lakes, much of that extreme behaviour takes place on the water. So, after my introductory session, complete with a customary level of scaremongering, it's time to take to the white water and show these Quebecois what it means to come from a seafaring nation.
All right, guys, really important. First of all, Shauna, you're going to put your oar on the other side of the boat. Ready to paddle? Great, better that way. Afterwards, what I'm gonna asking you guys is to always hold on to your T-grip like this. Okay, this thing broke teeth, nose, and friendship.
Okay, so we are just about to go down the first big rapid, and we've been given our safety instructions about what happens if you fall out. I'm hoping I'm not going to fall out, but if I do, I have to swim for the beach and lie flat and not stand up because I'll drown. It's actually quite hard work and certainly not for the faint-hearted. And as I soon find out, my instructor and I had rather different plans for how wet I was going to get. Yeah. We're in the water now. As opposed to in the boat.
You have to understand that we classify the rapid from 1 to 6. 1 being the easy and 6 being the one that you can't go down. Normally that river is quoted as a number 4 river, but with some 5s in it, you know, which makes it like some rapid could be really strong and big.
Good job I've got the waterproof mascara on, as despite repeatedly trying to stay in the boat, I found my time was largely spent getting dunked. Repeatedly. And although it looks quite dangerous, I promise you, if you follow the simple instructions, it's really great fun, and you don't have to be a particularly strong swimmer either. It's basically just a good excuse to get wet in the sunshine with your clothes on.
We run an operation that's really safe. We've been running that river for 30 years. It's this year our 30th anniversary. And we learn our river. We know where people are most likely to fall. So, you know, there is, as you could see today, some really good safety measure. We have, you know, like really good safety briefing. The guides know the river really well. So, you know, even if for some people it looked really wild and crazy, it's all under control, no problem.
Now, just ignore the panic you might have seen on my face earlier, because once the adrenaline has kicked in, it's absolutely brilliant. I have such an awesome time. However, this sort of thing, a nice bit of sedate paddling, is more what I'm into, so let's just hope they don't ask me to do anything else too crazy.